I'm a full-time photo booth owner making well over 6 figures a year with my photo booth business, and I want to tell you guys how I would start a photo booth business if I was starting one today. I'm going to give you guys the fastest, easiest, simplest blueprint on how to be successful with the photo booth business. So let's get going. So step number 1 is buy your equipment. This is the first and the hardest step. Once you make the decision, you pull the trigger, you get your equipment. I promise you all the other steps are a lot easier. It's not easy, I get it. Stuff is very expensive. So what type of photo booth should you get and what else do you really need? So it's overwhelming. You have 360 booths, you have webcam booths, you have DSLR booths, iPad booths. There's so many different options. But if I were to start again, the freaking #1 photo booth I would go to is iPad-based photo booths. So, of course, I'm gonna plug my company, but again, you guys don't have to buy from me. This doesn't apply just to what we sell, but we do have the best iPad booth in the game, the Deluxe Duo. And again, you can get your booth from Amazon, you can make your own booth. This blueprint is the same. So, once you have your iPad photo booth, what is this gonna achieve? Why even get the iPad booth? Well, for #1, very easy to learn. It's very simple and super reliable. You put all of those together and you just have probably the easiest pathway to actually being able to get that thing out there and making you money. More importantly, the iPad photo booth is the only photo booth that I trust doing drop-offs, which we'll talk about a little bit later in this video. So step 1, get your equipment and just make that decision. It will be the hardest part. So that has to be step 1. And obviously I don't think you just need to buy a photo booth. If you have it in your budget, you're gonna wanna invest in some backdrops. You're gonna wanna invest in a table with props. And I do think every photo booth owner should have a printer. However, you don't have to have one, but you should. And then obviously after you get your printer, there's a little bit of other like miscellaneous things you need to buy. But yes, that is step 1. Step number 2 is learn and master your software. You have to know which photo booth you're gonna be using because not every single piece of software will work with every type of photo booth. So if you take my advice and you start with an iPad-based booth, I'll save you some trouble. You're gonna wanna use LumaBooth. LumaBooth is one of the most affordable apps. They even gave us a sign up and discount link, and it has more than enough features to get you going, but the most important part is it's easy to learn and it's super, super reliable. It is absolutely amazing how much value you get for the software, but back to what I'm saying, learn, test, because the more you know your software, the more money you're gonna be able to make. I tell everybody, learn the software and be confident before you do your first event. Nothing worse than providing service and not knowing the most important part, which is the software. I missed. Whew, all right. Step number 3 is do as many free events as you possibly can, as quick as you can. What I love about the photo booth rental business, my friends, is it doesn't take much to get the ball rolling. All you need is a little bit of momentum, and you'll be surprised what you can get out of one event, whether it's free or it's paid. So my suggestion is do 4 events for free within 1 month. With these 4 events, if you properly provide service and you're present, you hand out cards, you talk to people, it's not unlikely for you to end up with at least 4 to 8 paid bookings if you do it correctly. Also, not only should you get the ball rolling in the form of getting clients, you're getting experience, you're getting content for your social media pages and your website, but third, you're getting the confidence. And that's the most important part. But you have to be very picky on the types of free events you do. There must be at least 100 to 150 people there, because the more people there, the more chances you have of somebody booking your photo booth. If you do a party for 15 people, you have 15 chances. So the odds are lower when there's less people. And again, make sure that these events are nearby and very close in time. If you don't want to offer a free event to somebody for a party next October, you're gonna wait a whole year to do the event, by that time, you'll already be booked and that'll be a waste of time. So do as many free events as you can, and let's talk about step number 4. Let's go. The next step is build your foundation for your business. We're talking about getting your website done, building your social media accounts, your YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You have to be everywhere. The more places your business exists, the more clients you're gonna be able to get and reach when it comes to growing your business. This one's simple, you guys. Just build your foundation. All right, final step here. Very important. Marketing. You have your platforms done, social media account, website, all of that. Now you need to market on your foundation. That's using your website to get you leads. That could be social media through either paid ads or just organically posting good content. Again, if you don't have time to grow your business, I recommend you use some money. That would be in the form of some Instagram ads, some Facebook ads, some Google ads, right? Google ads are literally using Google to direct people to your website, then to get them to book. Marketing can also be networking. Wedding planners, event coordinators, DJs, you can network with other photo booth owners. It's just about getting eyeballs on your business. There's so many other ways to market, but all you have to do is be really good at one. That's why I suggested earlier, like, try everything. Try it. Maybe Instagram ads are the way to go, or maybe you end up being really good at networking and that can bring the jobs in. And that's pretty much all it is. It's simple. Now that you've done the marketing, you're gonna wanna do it for about a month or two, then just analyze what's worked and then focus all of your energy on that. And then it's just about repeating the process over and over and over again. And that's exactly how I would start a photo booth business if I was doing it in today's age, 2025 or 2026. And again, remember, if you want to start your photo booth rental business, go to photobooth101.com. Not only do we have the best photo booth equipment, we have the best booths, backdrops, props, printer supplies, but we also have a community of other photo booth owners waiting for you. All you have to do is order your booth, photobooth101.com. God bless, and I'll see you soon. I'm sweating, man. To be honest with you, I actually walked like a mile, so I'm gonna get some water, but thank you for watching this video. See you soon.